Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's special edition of the Ionavation Podcast. I'm your host, Aidan Rodriguez.
Hey, how are you? My name is Nick. I'm with Halify. I'm the CEO of Halify.
So, Nick, just great e-talk, by the way. It was amazing.
Thank you.
You mentioned a lot of your experience pitching to different investors whenever you were first starting developing your company to raise money so that way you can grow. How would you say that you implemented storytelling into your pitches to get that FOMO from investors that you mentioned a lot?
Yeah. So the FOMO comes from process, but creating the right round dynamics, talking to many different investors at the same time and whatnot. But I think, to your point, storytelling. It does not come easily, and it takes a lot of practice. And I'm going to be honest, the first time we raised money, I was really bad at it. So I think the investors kind of saw through that, and they saw the opportunity, and they finally said yes. But I think developing the storytelling is super, super important. And I think the ways you can get better at storytelling is literally by only practicing. Writing down a story, like what is the pitch going to be? Obviously having your slideshow, which is great, but the slideshow should be built on what is the pitch going to be, what story or what message, literally writing down an essay and making that slideshow format. And then from there, you just talk through it. You create bullet points, you rehearse over and over and over. And when you create that right story, the one that really hits hard, hits home with investors, shows the value prop and shows the unit economics as we talked about, and creates the right narrative, I think that's the only way to do it. Just practice.
A lot of preparation.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. And, given that a lot of students on campus are participating in what we have is called the Ionavation Challenge, students are, trying to refine their business ideas and make it to the final pitch, right?
Yeah.
And they want to win that $10,000 prize. So what advice would you give students to help refine those ideas who want to make their dreams come to life in the entrepreneurial space?
I think in terms of advice, I would say keep at it. That's the most important thing, because there's going to be so many times that a lot of folks, so there's two pieces of advice. One is don't be afraid to share your ideas. Nobody's going to steal it. It takes a lot to steal an idea. So, if somebody's just going to steal it, they're going to have to put in a lot of money and effort and whatnot anyway. So don't worry about sharing it. Two, keep at it. That's really important, because a lot of folks just give up in the middle. Too much work. It's too much risk. If you're really passionate about it, keep at it, because eventually you'll create a story or a narrative good enough where you're able to share your passion with another person, whether it be someone you hire or someone you're trying to pitch for money. So keeping that passion high and staying really kind of in love with that is super important, and that's what really differentiates entrepreneurs from one another. So I agree.
That's really insightful. And one last question to kind of wrap things up. You mentioned no one's going to steal your idea if you just show them to other people, right? So how would you say that you would leverage those networks to help you be able to achieve the goals that you want for your business?
Depends what stage you're in. For example, for the Innovation Challenge, probably early stage, pre-revenue, or maybe small slight revenues, just kind of building it out. Talk to folks of the industry, say, hey, I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to create a business that's focused around this. When you have a call, kind of take them through it, see what happens, see what feedback they give you. If they say that it's not good, take that and see why they say it's not good, like I said, and try to tweak it to see what will make it good. And that's the only way to learn. So if you hide it to yourself, it's not going to work. It's only going to stay bad. So that's sharing it with industry experts, sharing it with folks that understand the field or study in some way, shape, or form, and just sharing it with other entrepreneurs that kind of have been around the block with this stuff, and seeing what their feedback is the most important thing. Just stay neutral is the best way.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate you. This has been another episode of the eTalk Speaker Series edition of the Ionavation Podcast. I've been your host, Aidan Rodriguez.
And I'm Nick from Halify.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.